Welcome back. Yes, this is a recorded podcast. I'm here with my um co-host Marcus.
Uh,
Episode 115. Uh it's been a while.
been a
Uh
couple weeks.
it's been a couple weeks. Um but I'm a graduate and
Big things.
good things are coming. I don't have any like major announcements. Oh, cicadas. I don't like them.
They everywhere.
They're
Ain't even no point of washing your car. They're just gonna mess your car up when you drive.
no, they fly in my car. Like,
Why you drive around with your windows down?
well, my air thing, I can't. I don't know what's wrong. I think maybe it's like one of the fuses or one of the relays on it,
Mm-hmm.
right? But I haven't figured it out yet. So,
Right.
I need air in my car, and the Joe just flew. It was crazy. I don't want to talk about
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yeah, nah, my
Oh,
windows.
I got an
Yeah.
update on Shane. Um,
Okay.
he was sick before.
So you was already sick.
He was already sick before
You was
he
already okay.
like he had one of those beds in his home, like type thing.
Hospital beds.
hmm
Man.
I don't know what happened or what, but he did have some health issues sometimes before then.
Mm-hmm.
But rest in peace, Shane.
That's a piece of shame.
What does your shirt say?
Oh, the devil.
Yeah, it's a little
The devil is jealous of me.
me. I only saw the devil is in my
Uh-huh.
said extraordinary. So I was like,
Uh-huh.
put that message. But so you wanted to talk about this story.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna start this off. This is '07. Um, we are at the fourth quarter of our senior year. Everything is great. We're lit. We're ready to get the hell out of school.
Yeah.
We're seniors, high spirits. Um, I'm no longer in football. Football season's done. We ended on a bad note, but whatever. I got all this extra free time now. Now, the bad thing about somebody whose time is normally occupied and on a strict schedule is that they don't know what to do with themselves when they have free time now.
Mhm.
So, that gave me an opportunity to get into certain shit. Fast forward, how can I do this without saying names?
Um,
Okay, so it was me.
do colors.
All right, so cause I might lose track if I lose colors. So there was a guy that my group of friends, and if you know who I was hanging out with outside of school, then you know who these group of friends were.
Mhm.
And there was a dude in school that we, associate ourselves with. Let's call him V. So we was all hanging out, whatever. And don't ask me how this got back to me. Whatever. I'm in the group, so some word of mouth, happens. And it turned out there was this dude harassing another chick that we was cool with in school. We didn't take kindly to that, but apparently he was harassing her via internet or whatever. I'm not sure at the time.
Mhm.
If he had a crush on her or something. And so I'm not sure how the chain of events started to compile, but fast forward, we have a field trip. We was an accountant. This was I don't know what the hell New York had to do with accounting, but everybody who was an
I was
accountant,
going up to see the business center up there. Remember?
hell no, I don't remember none of that stuff. I just remember walking the dirty ass streets
I
of New
just wanted to
York.
go to New York. Like I
Yeah,
just
that's
wanted.
all I remember. I just remember walking around New York, what's that big area, Times Square. That's all I remember. And I think while we was out there, we saw a limo that had Flavor Flav in it. Like, yeah, that's all I remember.
Yeah,
So,
y'all was the group that saw for Flavor Flav.
mm-hmm.
I was with the girls and we went into like this real like fancy place, and then we also went to the M&M store. We were just walking down uh Times Square, 42nd Street. Motherfucker
Like
42nd.
we had a good time. You know, we had a good time driving out there. We had a good time. You know, while we was out there. And so we are fast forward. We are headed back, and towards the end, we start getting close back to the school. You know, some things happen, and the dude who was happening to harass Shorty that we cool with, he's on the bus with us.
Mm-hmm.
Um, some things transpired. Dude happened to lose his car keys. I happen to find him. I, I hold on to him for him. We get back to the school. We all get off the bus. I make sure me and my niggas be getting in our car. Then I approach dude like, yo, we found your keys. Here you go. We use that time to assemble ourselves and then wait patiently until they hop in their car so that we can follow them to his proper dwelling.
Mm-hmm.
Now we know, where the perk resides at. We didn't do anything that night. We ended up, I forget what we ended up doing, probably drinking. I don't know. We were just doing whatever at that time. Didn't have to make sense. Didn't have to make sense at all.
Didn't it? Just had to be something because it was
Just
so
had to be something.
dry. It was so dry out Germantown. It was so dry.
So dry. We just had to
It
do
was so dry.
something. We had to do something. It didn't have to make sense at all. We just had to do it. So a few, I don't know how much time goes by. Couldn't have been that long. I'm at work. I'm working at Dairy Queen right down the road from Seneca Valley at this time, right where the Dutch Market's at. The crew comes and scoops me, say, yo, we about to press him tonight. He's over such and such's house. You down. And I'm like, hell yeah, I'm down. I ain't got nothing else to do. I ain't on no time schedule. It's the weekend, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, it's dry. Ain't nothing to do. So
Dry shit out there, dog.
might as well be involved in something. So I hop in the car, we roll over there. So I think he was over some dude that we knew crib. He was up in there with someone else. I can't remember which one of us, but someone was calling him, telling him, yo, come out. We got an issue with you. Come catch these hands. Pretty much, and probably not the best way to get someone to come out the house. In hindsight, I wouldn't come out. I wouldn't come outside if somebody said, come out here and get punched in the face. Like, no, I'm not coming out.
Not punched in the face, but I mean, it's for me different. But I'm not a fighter anymore.
Like, not to mention, there was way more of us outside than the people in the crib. Like, he's not gonna come outside. That's not smart. In hindsight, but right. We did that. Mm-hmm. So we decided to fall back and wait for them to come out on his own. And we did, and then we sort of bombarded the car. Me, like at that time, thinking I'm strong as hell, get behind the car and try to hold it in place. Like, who the hell I thought I was? I don't know. I thought I was the Hulk. Okay, I was like one of the strongest niggas in school, so I was like,
you're one of the strongest dudes in school, though.
I thought I could stop him from backing his car if it wasn't in motion already.
Definitely was. Like, you
didn't work. So he ends up backing out. There's I think, or whoever is hollering at him or something like that, and then the dude starts to drop off, but not in a panicky way yet. He's still like cruising because I guess he feels secure because we're not like attacking the car as far as like punching windows, nothing like that. Except for this one nigga. This one nigga at this time, he was going through a phase in his life. I don't know. He could speak for it one day himself if we get him on the show. He's just like to do things without no explanation at all. Like you ever seen the Dark Knight Batman movie?
Yes.
There's a scene where the Joker was like, he doesn't have a plan. He just does things. He's like a dog that chases a car. He doesn't know what he's gonna do and gets it.
Right.
He just does
There's
things.
no thought. It's just
Yeah. I felt that's the type of time that he was on. Because he was just doing things with no reason behind it. He just did it. And he did that exact night with the baseball bat. Like literally, the dude's driving off. We chilling at this point. We falling to fall back. Like, okay, we scared him. Whatever. You
right.
know, yo just flies out of nowhere with the baseball bat, looking like a samurai, all the way up in the air, and just smashes the front windshield.
No.
Yeah, like the whole thing could have been forgiven, but once he did that, not as damage to the car. Like now it's just like, oh, dude took off.
Wow.
So now we got to get out because, like, first of all, we ain't wearing no mask, ain't have no look. Like
He
we
knew everybody.
yeah. So now it's just like, oh, another situation. This is the weekend. Like, this probably happened like on Friday or Saturday. I want to say, I want to say it was a Friday. Uh, so Monday comes, the dude V, he runs up to us. He's like, yo, they about to call y'all into the office about what happened this past weekend. We're like, what? All right. I mean, like, we sort of expected it, but we sort of didn't expect it to happen that fast. And so now he starts telling us a story about like, yeah, they're gonna try to tell you that it was me that was the one harassing Shorty, not the other dude. And at the time, we just believed him because we're like, why would he allow us to go through all this off the front? Like, why would he allow us to do all this stuff knowing that he was the one doing the shit to Shorty? So we're just like, all right, you're going to the office.
One person that was doing the stuff to the girl was framing another person.
Yeah. And then allowing everybody to be mad at him for something that he wasn't even doing.
Wow. You need to ask for
I can't, trust me and such a few other people thought about doing some things, but we was like, the way the situation sort of went down when we get pulled into the office. It's me and my day one nigga. So we in there. We talking, it's Officer Wendy, our school police officer, and Mr. Robinson, the nigga that led Man Up. And so this nigga trying to get us to tell on everybody for whatever reason. Like he's trying to get us to tell on niggas that ain't even in the school no more. This nigga throwing niggas' name. He throws BJ's name into it. Tea Time. I'm like, he tried to get us to tell on it. The whole Churchill East.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell that got to do with what the hell we did? I don't know them. Like, I'm confused at that point. I'm like, they ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
They don't even go here anymore.
Right. I'm like, y'all just reaching now at this point. And so Officer Wendy was like, yeah, because I think I was the oldest one at the time by months or whatever. So I think I was legally 18. Yeah, I was 18. I was 18.
Yeah, you are like, the oldest one.
Yeah, they was like, yeah, you could face attempted murder charges. I'm like, how the hell am I gonna face attempted murder charges? I ain't do nothing but try to hold a car. I'm like, all right, whatever at this time. It did like, all right, so
Whoa.
I forget what happened.
What month was this?
What month was it?
Yeah.
Um,
Graduated in June, okay?
we graduated in June. This had to be like it was springtime. It was like it had to have been like March, April. It had to have been around then. Yeah, it had to have been like April or something.
It was cold. Hold on, nah. It was early March.
It was close to the end of the year. That's all I
It
know.
was like February-ish.
I can't remember. I'm not
Remember,
good.
it wasn't warm up there.
Okay, so maybe it
We had
was
jackets.
maybe all right. So maybe it was back then.
I had that SV Seneca Valley hoodie.
Hmm. Right, it was cold out there. So it had to have been February, Marchish
Probably February.
that time.
Yo, that's so crazy. I forgot that we went on that New York trip together.
Mm-hmm.
That was a cool class, though.
We ended up just paying for the dude's windshield. We ended up like, you know what? Let's get our money together, pay for the windshield, apologize, leave him the hell alone. But that bat, I still got that same bat. It's in the trunk of my car.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's a crazy story. I'm trying to think of any crazy stories. The fight. You remember that fight that I had with that girl, Kim?
Who's Kim?
The girl that always wore a weave and she was a new girl. She was the transfer from like the 12th. She was the last year, like the senior year transfer jump. She came from Florida or something. You probably no, she knows. She definitely remembers you. But yeah, she don't nobody know her. So
Uh,
remember the girl I fought in the morning?
I
See,
was you fought in the cafeteria, right?
right.
Yeah, I
That
was
girl.
in I was in class. I didn't even know that happened. Somebody told me later on in the day.
The bell rang. You was in class before the bell rang?
Probably because I used to get some snacks and then head to the classroom and just go to sleep and stuff like that.
So let me tell you like how that got to a fight. Okay.
Mm. Okay.
So you remember when Mark was my boyfriend and I was working
Um,
the Jamaican dude.
there was a Jamaican dude named Mark at our school.
No, he didn't go to our school.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Okay, wait. I was dating this dude and he was Jamaican and she's Jamaican too.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to chill with her, whatever. Me and him had broke up. So he was calling my phone or something like that, and I was doing this project on the computer. I was doing a project for my internship, and that job was like, it was so good. And I finished it, but he was on the phone. I was over her house. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so where I'm chilling with her, he's calling my phone. I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. Uh, and she knows, what I'm saying, about the history. She don't know the history of what happened. Remember, I had a broken nose, 2 black eyes,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Yeah.
she don't know this person like is that type of person. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Right.
I'm like, you don't even want to have a conversation with him. Like this is.
Right.
I don't even want this person on my phone. He just keeps calling my phone type shit. So she's still like talking to him, trying to talk to him, whatever, and all this shit. So like time passes, she deletes. I go to sleep after I finish my project on her computer.
Mm-hmm. You
Uh,
got a crib?
huh?
You got a crib?
Me?
Yeah, like when you're doing this project thing, is this at school or where you
No, I
live?
was at her house.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was
And so I was using her computer.
asking.
So then I went to sleep, woke up, she deleted all my shit.
Mm-hmm.
The whole project, everything. Deleted it out of the recycling bin too. Like threw shit all the way out, like all the way.
Wow.
Like I had a whole 17 slides. It was perfect. It was perfect. Bitch was jealous as shit. So
So she was mad because you did your homework?
yeah. Anyway, and also because I was telling her, like, you think that he's, you know what I'm saying, you think that this person is a cool person. He's not a cool person. Just because he's being nice right now, he's being nice because
Mm-hmm.
he did some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to let her,
Yeah.
like, this is not a good person. Like, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, this nigga is on bending knee and shit type shit. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I knew she deleted my shit, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't see her physically delete my shit, so I couldn't be like, bitch, you deleted my shit. But
Right.
that started the whole tension or whatever. So then, like, time passed, like, we was, you know, we still, I was kind of still at odds with her, whatever. She was, just tension started to grow. She started talking shit, started talking shit, started talking shit. So that day, that morning, I come in
Mm.
and she mugging me, right? So I go down
Mm-hmm.
to the lower section where Visha is, you know, with the Visha. Uh,
Yeah.
oh, and rest in peace to Grandma because Grandma passed
Yeah. Rest in peace.
away. Davisha's down there, Kiana down there. They like, nah. So one of them say, don't even go up there. Don't even da da da. Don't even. And I'm like, you right. But she kept mugging me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, I was like, I felt because she was trying to talk to my ex at that time. Like even after
Mm-hmm.
I told her all that shit, like I don't care if y'all two Jamaican or not, this nigga will beat the shit out you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't this is not. I'm trying to save you from some shit like this. It's
Mm-hmm.
something that I don't want other women to endure or go through ever. You know,
Yeah.
because that's a long story, but that's what I was trying to prevent her. She like that's cardinal rule. Like you don't talk to somebody else's boyfriend, like especially if you
Yeah,
homegirls.
especially like, yeah, you cool, like,
You
you know.
crossing line. I don't care whether y'all from the same country or not, bitch. That's the
Mm-hmm.
you don't do that. You just don't. So she's mugging me, mugging me, mugging me. And so I finally, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I slam my hands down on the table. I'm like, bitch, if you got something to say, come say it to my face. Like, let's go. Like, just staring me down shit is not going to, what we going to do? Stare each other down till we old? Nah.
Mm-hmm.
These hands not. So she stand up. We start fighting. Start fighting. Uh, I get on top of her, start beating her in her head and shit, pulling her tracks out and shit. And then Melinda picks my ass up and carries
Mm-hmm.
me off. I'm like, let me go. He's like, chill, you know, I ain't supposed to be fighting. You know, I ain't supposed to be doing all that. I'm like, man, fuck that bitch. Like, I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. So
Yeah.
this shawty had the nerve to be like, she was laying there for a minute, like after I got, you know what I mean, for a minute. Then she sat there on the little ramp that we had. You remember that ramp?
Yeah.
Um, so she's like, she's ruining my reputation like that.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's like, bitch, don't nobody know you.
Uh-huh.
She was the only person, she was the last transfer. She was crazy. But
Still don't know.
when I, when I came back, everybody was calling me Tyson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I
No.
ain't gonna lie, that shit remind me of the time I pulled the fire alarm in school.
When?
I, what did I send you here? It had an event, because I ain't give a fuck no
You did
more.
that?
I pulled the fire alarm during lunchtime.
Lunchtime. Oh, I definitely wasn't in there.
During lunchtime, for whatever
See,
reason,
I definitely wasn't in there during lunchtime.
I pulled the fire alarm. I was in out of school suspension for like a week. That shit was whack as hell.
I didn't do out of school suspension. I just was like, nah, I'll just stay home. Like, fuck that.
They didn't give me a real option to stay at home. It was just like, yo, you.
After I fought her, they was like, you could either do the out of school detention job with her, or
Mm-hmm.
I was like, nah, she gonna do the out of school shit. I'm not about to go in that class. I'm gonna whoop her ass again.
Right.
But that was
But
a
they ain't see the vision.
long time ago, man. That was like 14 years.
So now guess what? I get to pull all the files off I want for a living. I get paid to do it. Y'all ain't see the vision back then. Seneca Valley, Miss Maxie.
Miss Maxie. She had the same birthday as me.
Nah, I ain't know that.
We got the same birthday. That's why you would never see us. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I'm not gonna work on my birthday. I was born that day. How am I gonna work on the day I was born?
Right.
Who said that? Like, what rule? Where did that rule come from? Any day you should be off on your birthday. Like
Any day.
Your birthday.
You have to worry. The fact of the matter is, you ain't never have to be here. So why should you have to go to work on your birthday?
I was thinking about the whole breakdown of society, even at that. Like, I feel like everybody should have like the basic essentials to life. You should have a car, you know what I'm saying? You should have a house, you should have, access to food, water, resources if need be, you know what I'm saying? Education, training. You should have all these abilities for just because you're alive and living, period.
And if you lose it, you lose it.
And if you lose it, you lose. But everything else that you acquire, no, I think it should be like written as part of your birthright that you have these things.
I agree with you, but some people would look at. So they try to do something like that in a dictatorship fashion, not a democratic fashion.
Okay, right, but I'm thinking of a utilitarian view on everything. Everything is equal.
Yeah.
Because even though we have our own different talents, everything balances out.
But how can you do that? Let's say, one, you can't create more land for people. You just can't. So therefore, you can only create so many different type of houses and different type of environments. Yeah, so how do you decide? Well, how do you decide what individual gets what type of house or condo, apartment, and things of that nature if everything's supposed to be fair?
That's what I'm saying. Basic should be like you get 10 acres of land. You could put a house on that. Okay? You could sell 5 of those acres and go do whatever else you want with it. But your birthright is you have a piece of land and you have wealth based on you being born. Period. Everybody. It's a lot of land that hasn't been, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of space.
You know what I'm saying? We can't cut down all the trees and disrupt all the ecosystems just to put houses up.
I'm not saying that either. But
it got to come somewhere. Like there's places where kids.
But there's still places that are making up new apartments now.
Nah, but you gotta understand what I'm saying. I'm saying like there are people living in single family 2-bedroom homes with like 8 kids. Now we gotta give them 8 kids a house. We gotta give all these other overpopulated cities where people are renting places together and stuff like that. We're just giving them their own house now. That means that house has to be on land. So that means land is getting taken up. It got to get taken up somewhere. So now we got to spread everybody out because we give them the right to have that. So that means we got to cut down trees. We got to do all that.
So you think that we're not supposed to have a right to anything when we're born?
I'm not saying we ain't supposed to have a right to it. I think there's a different way to go about it. Meaning, I believe in Darwinism, survival of the fittest. Not everybody deserves that shit. Motherfuckers don't work hard enough to get the same shit that someone else worked their ass off to get.
This is true.
You can't just give it to them.
I mean, this is true. But sometimes people who are born into wealth,
I don't think they deserve that shit. I think they need to start from the slums.
That's what I'm saying too. So where do you find the line then?
I think
if some people don't work hard enough for it,
once again, that's
get it
back
in
to a
nothing, then I mean, where do you go?
I mean, that's the problem with, you know, there's no middle ground for this. Like, you got whole $1 billion families that built their wealth off of our people's backs. Our people, us. We made them billionaires, and we don't get no percentage of what we helped them achieve.
That's exactly how society. That's exactly what. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. We
But I'm saying I don't think everybody should get a piece of our pie though.
I don't even talk about race like that. But if this is the thing for me, even what you saying, with me saying race, because I don't believe there's no such thing as there's a thing as race. I feel like it's all nationality. You either are part of a nation or you're not. You not a
Mm-hmm.
color. That shit don't make sense. What is a color? Where do you come from? You don't come from black. You're American or you're African or you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
when you go over to Amsterdam and they ask you where you from, you you say America.
America.
You don't say I'm from the black country. I'm from the country where black people are. So you're not black when you talk about.
First of all, black people are everywhere, so you can't even say that.
That's what I'm saying also. If a melanated race was everywhere, how can you call them a color?
That's
So anyway, back to
that. Oh yeah, yeah,
what I
let's
was saying
go.
was shit. I lost my.
As far as like trying to say that, okay, if you're born into this world, you're entitled to certain things off the rip, meaning that everybody's entitled across the board, same education, same house,
Birthright, as
same
far as birthright
car.
are, but that's no.
But how can that be made physically possible? Is my question.
I mean,
I don't. They could probably
because
do
people
apartments, but not a
die
house.
every day, so it's not
Huh?
like people die every day. So it's not like the
I
population.
think more people are born than more people are.
I think it's about the same.
You
Mm-hmm.
It could be.
I mean, I watched the world clock.
I think it happens in waves.
I watched the world clock, but I'm not sure how factual those statistics are. So I can't really go on that. But based off of what they were saying was like
Cause I know
people
that I know that us as people,
born and die at the same time every day.
I just
Same.
know that we are on the process of trying to live longer than we've ever lived, ever, thanks to research and everything else like that. Even though a lot of shit's flawed, like even the healthy habits that we try to have, it's still long term effects that we find on the back end. Oh shit, yeah, you were doing this, but now we gotta take your liver. Like certain like they trying to make certain things seem more healthier that we just don't understand yet because we're just now we learning as we go as a society as
Right.
far as how this shit affects us long term.
Right. The truth. Yeah.
But
Because
we
they've
are
been
we are
lying. Because people been lying to us so much. Like
come
it's
on, milk does the body good. Milk they kill motherfuckers.
nah. Milk does not. Cow's milk does not do the body good. What?
It doesn't.
I just don't understand how people can think that drinking something that came from another animal that you're not made from, you don't got none of the same parts of this creature besides, I guess, nipples, but that's not even. Those are
I mean,
udders.
I guess they
I
figured
don't even
that
know.
I guess they figured shit. We eat animals, so we can drink from animals. At the most basic, simplistic thought, I feel like that's how they felt for the longest time. Like, shit, we eat chicken, we eat the cow. Why can't we drink the cow's milk?
But see, this is the thing. Nobody's thinking about. You can't go up to a cow and just bite that motherfucker.
Wait,
You
hold on.
can't.
You ain't
So you're
supposed to
not.
bite you ain't supposed to bite the nipple.
What I'm saying, bite the cow. You can't go up to the cow and but see, you never be listening. You can't bite the cow, okay? Go up to a cow, try to bite it. That motherfucker's gonna kick you
No,
in the chest.
the cow got fleas and ticks and all other types of shit on.
So, and then not only that, okay, so then a cow has four stomachs. And you just think of what if a woman was a cow, right?
They had four stomachs.
Huh?
If a woman was a cow and had four stomachs.
No, like if like look, think of a woman. I think of a cow as a woman. Okay,
Okay.
if
So the
her
cow is the woman.
if her body is secreting a mucus or a juice or a something from an udder, how much like you got to think about how that's been processed in the body before it even comes out. What these
My thing is like I don't know shit about shit, but do they do this regardless if they're pregnant or not? They just be just making milk out of nowhere.
yeah.
I know, like from a
No,
man.
you have to watch these documentaries that I be trying to tell you about.
I
Dog.
don't drink milk, so I ain't worried about watching the documentary on
It's not
milk.
about drinking milk. It's just about knowing the truth about what's going on. You remember all them got milk commercials? All
Yeah.
those, all those artists, every single one of those artists signed a contract to push got milk. To push got milk. Go get you some
Wait,
milk.
what artists?
Everybody did the got milk commercial with the lip.
Oh, you talking about the actors and stuff?
Every entertainer, whoever you could think of back in the day that was trying to get up, did a got milk mustache, a got milk contract.
I don't remember. I just know I used to drink some chocolate milk.
Right, but now as you get older, you try to drink some chocolate milk or you try to drink some regular milk or cow's milk, and your shit's fucked up.
Yeah, you down.
You can't you can't man down. You can't do that.
Yeah, whatever you had planned for the night, they canceled.
You had some what? You had some milk.
You know, you need to stay inside tonight. You can't go with us to the club. You're gonna
No,
be messing that. You gonna mess that whole club up.
we're gonna catch you on the next time.
Yeah, that whole the lounge. No, you can't come with the lounge. That's tight spaces. It's hot. No, you can't come with us. You been drinking milkshakes?
You had
mess that whole joint up.
But you know what I do want to start doing? Like I'm sure they already is gonna have this shit out by the time, you know what I'm saying? But almond milk ice cream. Like ice cream with almond milk in it.
I haven't seen that yet.
I
haven't seen it yet, and I be looking for. I be paying attention to the ice cream section.
Okay. Well,
they don't have a. They do not have a ice cream made from almond milk.
Patent pending. Don't touch it.
Nah, they got the yogurt. They got the some other stuff. It's not made from milk. It's a milk substitute, but it's not almond. They don't have no almond milk ice cream. If they do, it's probably in California on some like local thing or something like that. Because California seems to be the hub for the nutrition manufacturing stuff right now.
California, I don't know. California is a food city though, like a food.
It's a food city, and you know because they got all the models and stuff.
LA is crazy for the food. Like the food be bomb.
Well, trust me, I'm gonna go out there just for the food, like a whole week.
Gotta go out there for a couple of weeks, bro. You really gotta spend some time out there. It's real nice.
Mm-hmm. Happy Pride Month to whoever's watching.
Happy Pride Month to the LGBTQIA plus community.
Just take all the letters, man. Like, we ain't got time for this.
No, don't take all the letters.
Take all the letters. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not about to keep saying all them letters. Look, take them all all 20, 26. Yeah, all 26 alphabets. Take them all. Ain't nobody about to keep on saying all them letters. Yo, shout out to the 26s. Y'all can be a whole game. The 26s. The rolling 26s. That's all y'all.
The rolling 26 game.
Mm-hmm.
Every letter and identify yourself.
Yeah, man. You know, shout out to y'all. Y'all cool
I'm
people.
just me. I'm me. Okay.
Yeah. Some of y'all be doing the most, but for the rest of y'all that just be doing yourselves and just being real respectful and not trying to cause no drama, just just trying to be happy throughout life, appreciate y'all,
Yeah, man. See the people who be grooving in their cars, just doing their own thing, being happy with.
Yeah,
I really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate the energy y'all giving because y'all already know that the world is already in a terrible place.
especially
People are
unfortunately
people are not communicating. Also, Mercury is in retrograde right now, so
thanks for another 2 more weeks.
it's gonna be real. So prayer,
Protect your energy,
get you some sage and shit.
pay attention to your habits, pay attention to your energy. If it starts to fluctuate, you get mad at something that you don't normally get mad at, try to catch yourself ahead of time.
Right.
Know that your energy's gonna be off. Other people's energy is gonna be off. They're gonna act some way that they're not used to acting because of the planet is not right now.
Right.
Trump talking about he about to be back in office before the end of the summer. That's how you know the energy's off.
Say what?
Trump said he gonna get back in office before the end of August.
He's going through some things, okay? Leave that man alone.
That man need to stay out the tanning bed.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. Leave that man alone. They said that he had went off on. He had like a breakdown or something, like a shutdown. But
I mean, he done went through a lot.
he went through a lot. He did.
He went through a lot. Look, people try to being president ain't easy. They ain't for the lighthearted.
It's not.
I don't know why we keep getting these old people running for office. This is not for the weak-hearted.
Yeah, they just
I'm
in the office. Like
I don't.
It just that's what I was saying to somebody. Somebody was saying, or somebody. Was
I want younger people. I want younger people to run for office. I want more.
If younger people run for the office, everything's gonna be changed.
I want more. I want more options. I want more options. I want more younger people running for office. I think they need to change the law from what the age is 42 years old to be able to run for president. Like life has done jaded you too much to run for office at 42.
And so that was back then you got to look at what the gear was. The gear was to the objective was to kill as many people as possible so people wouldn't be able to get to 42 to become or run for president.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything else was to scare you into not wanting to do those things.
Because my thing at this point, it's become blatantly apparent that the youth is a swing vote for a lot of states. When the youth show up and decide like, yo, we're not agreeing with this, that changes everything. It happened with Obama. It happened this last election with Biden.
These people who are in office have children and nieces and nephews and relatives and people who are looking at them like, yo, this is gonna be my country when y'all die. So
their children feed off our culture.
The whole thing for me is we are our ancestors, right? Which makes us older spiritually than our parents, right? Which means
spiritually, yes.
Which means that we have more insight as to what needs to go on. Even our children are older than us spiritually.
Mm-hmm.
things through a different lens than we do at all times because they're born at a different time. They come from us though, but it's just a different experience. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when it comes down to knowing what to do as far as what is best, our generation and the generation after us, you know what I mean? We're already foreseeing, like, I was talking to somebody the other day, and it was crazy because I think I said this a couple times, but
Mhm.
I was 4 years old, and my grandfather had asked, like, everybody what they wanted to be when they grew up.
Right.
And my cousins are saying, I want to be a basketball player, I want to be a football player, I want to be a firefighter. I'm like, I want to change the world. And
Wow. See, I
right,
want to be Spider-Man.
but I was 4. I was 4 saying that I didn't know that there was so much shit wrong with the world you know what I mean? So now
Too much responsibility for one
it's a
person.
lot, ain't it? Ain't
And
it?
then no, the thing that I don't like that our country does is that we expect one man to fix centuries of trauma and fucked up shit in 4 years.
Right,
And they judged Biden off his first 6 months. It took us centuries to get where we at.
right.
Can't no one person fix everything in 4 years.
And everybody got their own objective. So that's just never going to be fixed.
It's never gonna get fixed in 4 fucking years. And then hoping that, okay, maybe I get another 4. And then hoping the person that comes after me in 8 years keeps the shit going.
Keeps
It's
what I
it's
got going. Right.
that's where I back
Depending
in the
and that's
when
what I was
back
and that's what I was talking about, that utilitarian mindset, because we all have to think alike for the betterment of the world. Like,
mm-hmm.
you can't be your own personal objectives, or this world is going to just fucking poof. Like, this shit is going to blow the fuck up, and
No.
you're gonna die. Everybody. It's that simple. Like, we all have to come together at some point and do something together.
Mm,
Stand up for all this shit. Like, it's some people, and and I don't know. And some people who will abide by the system because that's what pays them. They'll
mm-hmm.
work for the government and listen to whatever the government says because they're getting a check. So why not? You know what I'm saying? But what happens if the government shuts down, like it has been doing for the
I
past
mean, then
couple years?
hopefully they can braid hair. Hopefully they can rake leaves. Hopefully they can shovel snow. I don't know. Find a hustle. There's mad hustles out there. Get you a PPP loan. Hey, figure it out. We've been at the bottom. We've been figuring it out. We've been
We've been
making things happen.
we've been
We've
making it.
been I know niggas that ain't have shit. They got foreign cars now. Niggas been making moves.
Gotta make moves.
You gotta figure it out.
Ain't no way around.
Niggas been making money off the Bitcoin. Niggas been making money flipping PPP loans. Niggas been doing some shit. Figure it out. Shit. Thinking what state? There's a state that make cocaine legal. So go out there.
Who?
I can't remember. I think I want to say it was Washington. Not Washington. Yeah. They were the first ones that made weed legal in their state. I think they made
Washington.
yeah, I think there's a state in the United States that made cocaine a legal drug within a certain limit to have on.
Let me see.
They're the first ones to do it. I don't think no other state followed up with it. But as of right now, since they done tax weed and they have been flourishing off that, he just went on ahead and said, okay, let's see what Cole do.
Oregon.
Oh, it's Oregon.
Hold up. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oregon becomes the first state to decriminalize hard drugs like cocaine and heroin.
Mm. They said, get it how you live.
5 more states legalize marijuana for adults.
They know. They know.
Wow.
Because Oregon's a Midwest state, right? That's in the middle of America.
Oregon's on like the western side.
It's the western side.
Over there where Colorado is, South Dakota. Over there. Let me see.
Because Oregon's a dry ass state. I don't know who the hell goes to Oregon.
Well, now you know what goes on in Oregon.
And shit, Oregon got that coke for the legal. You want that blow? You want to go ski the slopes? Take your ass to Oregon, y'all.
It's actually right above California.
Oh,
between Washington and California.
That's a power play they just did.
And next to Idaho.
I bet you some cities in California are gonna start legalizing cocaine. That's a power play they just did. Because motherfuckers are damn sure about to drive up to Oregon from California to get their high on.
I mean,
to not be bothered and know you can do your sniffs by yourself and nobody gonna bother you. And I bet you they got a casino in Oregon too. I know they do.
You should go check it out.
I ain't going nowhere to check nothing now. I'm going in the house.
What kind of tequila you drinking though?
I'm not about to say they don't sponsor us. But if they was a sponsor us, I'm drinking 1800. You know, it's a smooth, crisp flavor, smooth, crisp taste, you know. You can mix it with anything, some cranberry juice, some tonic, or whatever. I like mine with a Sprite, preferably, you know, put it on sale. You know, it's a good night. You can take shots of it or whatever you want to do. 1800 tequila. Enjoy your night.
And cut. Silly.
I'm just saying, y'all ain't even gotta pay that much. I'm cheap.
I'm bougie. You know what I like.
Look, go ahead and do your advertisement for Casamigos. I was looking at one of these trucks on the highway the other day. I'm like, yo, I should probably knock this motherfucker over. I wonder how many bottles they got in that truck.
Maybe like 2 cases, no?
I was thinking about it too. I'm like, yo, I could run up in this motherfucker.
I said them bottles. Right on.
Come out with a whole band. I'm like, yo, real quick, just toss all that shit up in the trunk.
Oh, but I do got some. I'm not gonna advertise Casamigos because I'm not drinking tonight. But as a matter of fact, I'm not drinking heavy like that during this retrograde period because I'm trying to stay balanced. So, but King Syrup. I don't know if you know about King Syrup.
The hell, is that a rapper?
It's a syrup.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry. These niggas be having all the wildest names these days. I don't know.
For those who know,
I'm like King Syrup.
The rapper I am about to talk about after this, I do talk about. But anyway, King syrup is this like real uh amazing, sweet, old school type of syrup, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
go on the crispy pancakes, okay? Now everybody who knows, I think people on my Facebook as well. I had a debate about like if King syrup or Aunt Jemima or whatever the other knockoff syrup was, whatever. Everybody was saying King syrup. You gotta try it. You ain't never had it before. But anyway,
I'm
it's
never. Where can you find it? Cause
it's real sweet and sugary, but it's real
where
bomb.
is it at?
So at first everybody thought that they was gonna cancel it because the company was bought into another company or whatever, right? But um so in Montgomery County they don't have no king syrup.
Shit, man. Out here they ain't got no king syrup. I
But
never.
in PG County
Uh,
they got some motherfucking king syrup. So
oh,
yeah. I'm
well,
not
hopefully they keep building and growing so it comes out my way so I can go get it.
yeah, I got you gotta get some. It's bomb. Like you never gonna have no other. It's like it's just
I don't really eat breakfast though.
I know, but when you do on Saturdays and Sundays, I mean that definitely is a perfect time.
Mm,
Even if the waffles, you can put it on any put on French toast, pancake, waffles. You can put
mm.
on sausage if you want to, but
I
but
could probably finesse that and put this shit on some wings.
man, you can make you can put that shit on
I could
anything.
probably make that a wing sauce.
See, wait, my mom puts in her sweet potato. So when I saw like it was a whole roll of this stuff, like I'm telling you, top roll, big bottles and little bottles. I had never seen that much king syrup. But I
For
was
real?
yeah.
She bought it all?
No, I was telling my mom about it.
Oh,
I called her and I told her so, but no, she told me to get her 2 bottles. But she used to she used to she used to she makes the bomb. She's the best sweet potatoes ever. So when she do it, she be using that king syrup. Cause if she don't, I'd be mad. Like, why you ain't?
your mom make the best sweet potatoes?
Yeah.
Mm. 'Cause I done had the best baked beans I've ever had in my life before. I never had the best sweet potatoes.
I don't know if you had the best baked beans you ever had.
I think I have. You don't have to prove me wrong.
I will. I will prove you wrong.
But I was like, God damn, this is gonna fuck my whole heart up. No, everything good is gonna kill you. Everything that tastes delicious is gonna kill you. That shit tastes
All the stuff that that's very true. It's very not good for your heart.
not. It was not good at all, and I knew it, but I ate the whole thing.
It was sweet, like there was sweet beans, or
It
they were.
wasn't. It was sweet and spicy.
Yeah, that's a
It
good.
had the perfect balance.
Yeah, that's a good thing right there.
Yeah.
Hmm. What else? Oh, J. Cole's album, The Off Season.
I ain't listened to the whole time.
How are we supposed to review stuff?
I didn't know this was a music podcast.
It's the Everything Podcast.
Look, oh,
We talk about everything.
I listened to the.
Not only that, I even mentioned it the last time we recorded.
You did. I listened to the first 4 songs and I never went back to it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. This was not my. He hooked me in with his last album. The jump when he was sitting on a rooftop. That might have been my favorite album from him.
Forest Hills Drive.
Forest Hills Drive. Yeah, that might have been my favorite album from him. His whole body of work from beginning to finish. Have my whole.
It is a great body of work. You can't really go through all those songs and listen to all of, I mean, but I could do that with the off season. I think I just I allow for the artist to go wherever he wants to go, and if
I don't think I was in the right environment to listen to that whole album.
you gotta take a listen.
And I've tried twice so far, and I don't have an hour of J. Cole in me. Not that type of J. Cole.
It's the off season. What you mean?
I mean, I'm sorry, like he ain't. Uh, I can listen to Get Rich or Die Trying from beginning to end at any given moment.
Okay.
There's a few albums I can listen to Young Jeezy, what was the Motivation 101, whatever the hell his first album was, from beginning to end. Like J. Cole don't go for me from beginning to end. It doesn't have that mixture enough for me to he don't have no he doesn't have a complete jump for me from beginning to end. He stays on one topic the whole entire joint.
That's a concept. That's how you supposed to make an album.
I don't like that. Like when I listen to the Get Rich or Die Trying,
he had a clear concept. He went through and did.
I don't need 14 songs of. I don't need 14 songs of the same thing or however long the album was.
The disrespect.
I didn't ask for this album. I didn't ask for this. I listened to what I could listen to, and then I went over and I started listening to what the hell was I listening to?
Okay, well, let me give you my review since you don't have.
I'm sorry, y'all, that listen to us for music reviews. I ain't know who was doing this now. If we doing this now, then I'm excited. Who we listen to next?
You didn't even listen to J. Cole.
But there was some other music that dropped.
Okay, you tell me who, because I haven't really been paying attention. But before we get into that, some songs that I like from the off season. Okay. Let Go My Hand, Pride is the Devil, 100 Mil, Amari, and 95 South, and Applying Pressure. And I think I like all the songs, but I haven't listened. I may have listened to Close, but I don't know. I don't remember it because I don't know. Like for me, when I listen to J. Cole, like it's like a trance type thing. Like I'm just in it, and I'm just feeling what he's talking about because I guess I can relate to him more than versus how you can relate to Young Jeezy, or you know what I'm saying.
I can't relate to Young Jeezy. I never sold cocaine in my life. But
you can listen to his.
But I'm like he puts me in that hustling mentality.
This is a college student.
I can't relate to
that
because I do like some of his songs, but I just feel like his topics are very safe. Like I don't. You can't tell me you ain't never commit a crime. You ain't speed, nigga. You ain't never did a speeding ticket. You ain't never run a red light. Like
you never said that he didn't.
His topics are just so law-abiding citizen.
Above the level of basic consciousness is what it is. Like it's above the basic societal shit that everybody else puts in their songs. Everybody else was the same shit in their songs. J. Cole's giving you something completely different.
It ain't really that different because I know people that live your regular basic life. I work with them. You're not. I listen to music for entertainment.
You work with J. Cole?
Huh?
Oh, you talking about you work with?
I mean, like people that do the right thing all the time. people that are like, y'all don't know my company that I work for. I can say this. Y'all will literally stay out in the field until 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon to make sure that you was out in the field for 8 hours while I'm at home at 12 o'clock. I'm park my truck and then well do some other shit because I ain't got no GPS in my truck. Like, I'm over here doing other type of things, and y'all are living like this very safe type of environment type shit.
Sometimes people, that's all people know. Sometimes people can't, that deviation of change already what they dealt with. You know what I'm saying? They need to make sure that maybe they don't want to go home.
Let me tell you some of my J. Cole's favorite songs, just so I don't seem like a hater.
Yeah, do that, cause it's
I like when that was shit. What's the joint? I don't know the name of the song. I just know he was like, bitch, I'm about to blow up. This is when he first fucking started. Hold on. Hey yo, y'all better not flag this shit. Whoever the fuck be flagging shit or whatever.
they're gonna. We do not own the rights to whatever's about to be played on.
We don't own the right
On this podcast.
We don't own none of these songs. This one is his first joint when he started his mixtape run.
I can't hear it.
Niggas was playing it before basketball games.
I can't hear it.
Hold on, bro. This ain't J. Cole. Who the fuck is this? That bitch. Okay, but that was the beat though. Well, I apologize for everybody. Are we still recording?
Marcus lit.
First of all, I'm not even about to say this nigga's name. He's not about to get no fame off of J. Cole. How is this on Apple Music? Apple Music allowed this? I see why niggas ain't coming to y'all no more.
You gotta go to Tidal, Spotify.
Definitely go to Tidal because they'll give you a percentage at least. You get a percentage off your music streams. There's a few joint. Damn.
Ladies, be careful when you go get your nails done and get gel polished because this shit will fuck your shit up. Okay. I don't know, like all 3 of my nails, 5 of my nails. Nobody's perfect.
The bitch niggas that hate it. Old hoes, we made it. I'm all for disrespecting the old hoes.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I don't think.
Yep. Right. What?
You gotta cut it. Cut it.
As long as we talk over it, we can't get flagged.
No, I don't think that's true.
Nah, because the algorithm would never catch it if we talk over it. But yeah, there's a few other joints from J. Cole that I'm like, they have mad replay value.
I can't believe you're talking to me about my homie like this. Like it's just so pretty.
So you know how I feel about J. Cole, you should know how I feel about Kendrick Lamar too then.
No, tell me how you feel.
Kendrick Lamar is just like, I think Kendrick Lamar is, how can I put this? I would not say better lyrically at all, because I don't feel that way, honestly. But I feel that he knows how to make songs better than J. Cole.
can't really compare mangoes to like a pear. Like it's just
I've had mangoes and I had a pear.
you can't
I
compare.
can compare them.
No, you cannot.
Yes, I can. I know I can't bite into a mango and just eat the skin of a
Yes,
mango.
you can. What are you're tripping.
I never chewed on the skin of a mango.
What is wrong with you? You
You've
can.
done that?
Yes, you can eat it just like that.
Well, how old was that mango? I've never done that. The mangoes I've bitten
Not
into?
old. The mango was freshly plucked. Don't blame me. Mm-mm.
Yeah, nah. The pear has way thinner skin than a mango does.
Right, but how hard is a pear when you bite into it? A pear is like the texture, like it's hard like an apple. When you eat a
No,
mango,
it's not. It's softer than
when
an
you eat
apple.
the mango, the juice will drip down your arm.
Mhm.
The juice will drip down your arm if you eat a mango. Like bite it. Like listen,
Yeah.
it's completely different fruits. You can't even compare them. I can't even believe you tried that. But I mean, cause they got two different.
I don't know. I still go back to Good Kid, Mad City.
I like that song.
I still go to Good Kid, Mad City. The Damn album has a
I
lot
like
of joints on it.
I like the damn album.
The only
I mean,
project that I go back to for Cole, and maybe I'm just not. No, maybe I ain't listen to every J Cole song, but the only project I listen to for Cole is from that Forest Hill Drive album.
you didn't listen to what's that album? Hold on, you tripping, Marcus? You are tripping boots. Hold on. He got KOD that came out 2018. For Your Eyes Only. That was an album.
I remember KOD. That's the only album I have downloaded.
2014 Four Seals Drive and Born Center. You don't like the Born Center jump?
I like. I think that's the joint that got the Missy Elliott joint on it.
No, that's not the one.
That's not the Nobody's Perfect joint.
No, that's the
What
one.
what it
That's
what it
the
got on it? I ain't listened to the whole album.
Born Center got Power Trip. Um, all right,
I like Power Trip.
Land of the Snakes. Rich Niggas, Runaway, Forbidden Fruit,
Oh, I remember that album.
Chain and Day. Right, Crooked Smile, Born Center, Let Nas Down. Is she gonna pop? Niggas know Sparks will fly. And the Forbidden Fruit he got with Kendrick Lamar and Illuminati.
That's cool and all, but compared to what else came out that year,
That was 2013. What you talking about?
do you know who Drake is?
Okay, cool. Like, I mean, I just not a dick rider. Like, I feel like
I ain't a dick rider either, but when that nigga makes a song, that shit shakes up everything. Everybody like J. Cole don't do that shit. Like the last time he did that shit was with that one joint he did when he did a compilation album with his whole entire crew on Middle Child.
okay,
Middle Child did that for me.
but there was so much more to like. That was a single though.
For his compilation album with his label.
Okay. But see, that's another thing that he's done that ain't no other artist done.
What?
Like, did a compilation CD with his whole label.
Do you know
Who?
who Rick Ross is?
Okay, besides Rick Ross. Next. I don't.
Ludacris did that.
Okay, but what label?
His label disturbing the peace.
But you talking about Ludacris? When was that though?
He did what was that shit called?
Like what year is what I'm saying? Because this was new. You talking about this was 2020 last year.
Yeah, before I said Ludacris, who I said?
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
When did Rick Ross do his?
Rick Ross did Maybach Music 1, 2, 3, and I think there's a fourth one.
But when's the latest one?
Because I don't fucking know. Why you gotta keep doing it when all these niggas on?
Because that's how you make money. Why?
But J. Cole do one thing, and now all of a sudden, now everybody else got to do multiple shit because J. Cole did one time. He did it one time.
He did it, and ain't nobody else. Like it was the grandiose thing of how he did it because of how he came from being in, from the.
He didn't do nothing special.
Getting his own label to making the album making the album. I can't believe you talking about J. Cole like this. It's so disrespectful.
He used his name to help build up his niggas in his own label. He ain't do nothing special. Rick Ross did that shit with Triple C, Gunplay. Jay-Z did it with Memphis Bleak, and whoever the Beanie Siegel and all of them. Like it's been done multiple times. It's not. He ain't do nothing special. He used his name and his fame to create a label and put his niggas on.
Okay, but it's just a different mindset. He's a different type of person compared to Rick Ross.
No, he's not. He rap different. Maybe some of his values may be different, but at the end of the day, he's a rap artist. He uses that to fulfill other objectives.
So at this point, you know what I'm saying? They're aspiring to be more. Obviously, that's why they're doing the things that they do. Like, the artistry is just a way in to getting the access to doing all the things that you could rhyme and write shit and spit in a booth and put your shit out. But then everybody in the world is still gonna be looking at you like, okay, so what you doing for the community, nigga?
That's hard.
And they come and be like, okay, well, I'm gonna put all my niggas on. Nah. You know what I mean? Cause nah.
But how many niggas from his campus from where he from?
A lot of them, obviously.
How you know?
I'm about to tell you because now I'm gonna have to shut you down. Let me tell you about something. All right. So prior to the For Your Eyes Only album was not his album. That was an album that somebody else had did.
Because explain.
And he died. Hold on. And he got killed. He took his.
Who got killed?
The dude.
I just want you to explain to me how he's different from Rick Ross.
I don't know Rick Ross to say anything about him. So
okay, so don't tell me he's different from Rick Ross.
But this is what I'm saying. You did not listen to J. Cole's full album to really get a glimpse of the off season of what it is that you really was looking for. I don't be listening to Rick Ross like that. So that's our assignment then. You gotta listen to J. Cole. I gotta listen to Rick Ross. We can't.
How much of the catalog did you miss though?
I miss like everything.
You gotta go back to
like stuff that was on like the radio.
Yeah, you can't just listen to singles. Like Rick Ross got like that nigga got timeless music. That nigga can make music.
I don't know.
Like that nigga make you feel.
He don't be getting no Grammys though. Like he don't be getting no awards. So
no, because he's a black man, and when he competing against other motherfuckers, like.
But if you're the greatest, you're gonna get the greatest, right?
No. Young, have you not paid attention to these white people giving award shows and how they overlook black people?
It's mad black award shows now. Like, don't even do it. They got.
You said Grammys. You didn't say other award shows.
They got the BET Awards, MTV's Damn Near Black. They got whatever VH1. What else?
First of all, I don't watch.
Tyler Perry probably gonna have some awards to put out.
You you
Image
you
Awards,
you
NAACP. I don't never remember Rick Ross
you just said
his music.
specifically the Grammys.
What Grammys?
That's what you just said. You just said the Grammy. You were specifically talking about that award show.
I'm talking about everything. Let's do some research.
Go ahead.
Okay. BET Hip Hop Award for Best Song of the Year 2010. BET Hip Hop Award for Best Collabo, Duo, or Group 2008.
What they say? You just reading off awards, but not saying.
These are the 4 Rick Ross awards that he has.
I'm not talking about BET specific. I never cared about none of his awards.
You said that he's one of the greatest. I'm trying to figure out.
I'm saying I don't care about awards as far as nobody can award somebody and make them make
being an artist and doing a musical, putting
look, Angel, this is what I'm saying. Everybody, I don't watch every movie because the awards say it's a good movie. I watch movies because it interests me. I listen to music because it interests me. Rick Ross' music gains my attention because it interests me. J. Cole doesn't do it as much.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. His subject matter and his music does not interest me as much as Rick Ross's does.
Rick Ross. So we're just flip on that and we just gonna leave it right there because that's just what it is. Like I'm not interested in him at all. Like, and it's not because he may be a great rapper or whatever, but
I don't think he's not a great rapper, but
I'm just not. And see, that's the thing for me. If you gotta be, for me to want to listen to you, to be interested with you as far as music, I need for you to be telling me something that's gonna hit my soul. I don't need to hear no shit about you bragging or whatever the fuck you want to talk about. I need to hear some factual shit because I'm trying to have things that make my mind go and do shit and is more aware of what the world really is, not some shit that I could just recite and it don't mean nothing.
J. Cole shit don't mean shit to me. I don't give a fuck how real it is.
There's no substance to what some of these artists are saying. Everybody's saying the same shit.
That's not true. If you're broad enough, if you're listening broad enough,
everybody. I'm not saying everybody.
Okay.
There are a lot of artists that are saying the same shit.
It's the niggas that they shoving it down your throat, but the platform is way much bigger than that today than it was 3-4 years ago. You can listen to whoever you fucking want. Like, these niggas got access to the internet.
But yeah, the off season, in my opinion, to all my J. Cole listeners out there, J. Cole's fire to me. Marcus is not that much of a fan, but that's cool.
Not of that album, no.
But yeah. So yeah. we have that.
But y'all go support the nigga, yo. He just retired from basketball for no reason. You know, he played one game. You know, did his 1 point, 2 assists or whatever he did.
First of all, there was history behind that whole situation. So get it right now. Don't get on the podcast talking big shit and you don't got no facts, Mo. Like,
that's what a podcast is for.
No, I looked at, especially you're not gonna talk about J. Cole like that. Okay, you're not. You already done disrespected the off season. Like, no.
I appreciate J. Cole buying all them African players, you know, shoes and in jogging suits and all that stuff, you know.
I went. Thank you very much. You are so horrible. You are horrible, dog.
You know, you could have went ahead and bought a whole town, but you bought them niggas some suits and rolled the fuck out.
You did not do that.
I don't know what the hell that nigga did. I'm just joking.
He didn't. But that's crazy. The the African basketball league that's opening.
It's been open. It's not nothing new.
No, I thought it was just starting because it's merging with the other ones.
What other ones?
The other leagues of basketball.
So they're merging with the
NBA.
Asian.
There's the NBA, there's the BAL, and there's another one.
It's not merging. The NBA is always going to be the NBA. It's going to be the same
BAL
teams.
is just not. When did BAL start?
What the hell is BAL?
Oh my gosh. You don't be paying attention, dog.
No, because when I turn on the NBA, it's only NBA. When I go to sports and they talk about the NBA, it's only NBA. What the hell is BAL? The Baltimore Athletic League?
No, you were talking about J. Cole joining the
I wasn't talking about J. Cole no more. I was talking about you saying these other leagues are forming into one.
Team, right?
Huh?
You say he joined the basketball team.
I don't care about him on the basketball team. He retired. He quit.
But you said something, and that's what I'm saying. Like the first season is this year. The
first season of what? The African League?
Yes.
What they got to do with the NBA? It's in postseason right now.
You just hold on. It wasn't. You got it mixed. You got stuff mixed up.
Nah, I just know the Trailblazers playing at this point.
About the Basketball Africa League. That's the league that J. Cole joined, not the NBA.
Yeah, I know. What they got to do with the NBA? You said it's combined.
They were about to start doing international. You know they have international leagues in other countries, right?
Yes, I know, but that has nothing to do with the NBA.
But they were about to merge with the other. The BAL was about to merge with the other countries.
What's the NBAL?
No, it's not the NBAL. It's the
NBA. The NBA ain't merging with shit.
It's not.
The NBA is not merging with nothing else.
Just forget it, dog. It's too much for you to you're not listening.
There's too much money in the NBA for them to want to merge with outside resources. Besides niggas making their jerseys for them.
I don't know. I haven't looked into it. You gotta do your research before you come on here saying stuff.
So explain me your research with the leagues merging.
I said I don't know, but
I'm just saying the way the league.
What I was saying about the Basketball African League is that the first season is this year, which is the same.
Okay, year. So I'm ignorant. I thought Africa then had a league just like Asia had their own league.
No,
Asia had their own league for years.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. They just started that league.
Okay, I don't think nothing's merging.
J. Cole joining that league, it was him. It was kind of him. It was a hit.
Oh no, he was bringing attention to their league. I know that part.
Right. It was hit, but it was also history because he did want to play basketball, but he couldn't do that shit. So.
I mean, he could have. If he worked at it, he chose to rap instead. He might have been a B League player.
He was on the basketball team in one of his schools.
Yeah, and I don't know if he's talented enough to make it to the NBA, but he could have been a B League player.
I mean, he made it to the Basketball African League, but I don't know if they did tryouts. So.
I don't know what that counts for as compared to the American League.
I don't know.
Like Africa, you know, and then you got all these old stars in America that recruit from all over the country. I don't know. I don't know if him being able to score 1 point in a game in the African League makes him NBA qualified.
He scored more than 1 point, but okay.
Okay, 3 points. I know he ain't get double digits.
He scored 6 points, first of all. Okay.
You're
gonna stop talking about about J. Cole. We're gonna change.
Over in Africa, you
No,
did
don't
that.
say nothing else. Cause he be playing on the little teams and stuff when
Nah,
they
he do be playing against NFL and NBA athletes
exactly. So
off
stop.
the court.
Like stop it.
Look, I'm over. I could pick fun at J. Cole.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can, because he ain't never come to Baltimore on his promotion tour. He went to every other city. What album was that for his promotion? He went to go visit all the fans and everything. He ain't go to Baltimore.
You're not even from Baltimore.
He ain't got to be from Baltimore. He wasn't from wherever the hell he went to either.
You went somewhere close, cause I wouldn't go. He come out here all the time.
He was in the Carolinas. He went somewhere down south, and he went. I don't think he went to the West Coast.
I think
He stayed
went
over east. He stayed over east. J. Cole, come out to Baltimore, nigga.
Nah, come to DC. Don't come to Baltimore.
Yeah, don't go to Baltimore, nigga. Go to DC.
Come to DC, mama.
Go to DC. Yeah.
The Harbor. Go to the MGM.
Oh yeah, go to the MGM.
Oh,
I need a reason to go to the MGM.
I did want to ask you about that, but we'll talk about that offline. All right, we've been on here for an hour.
Oh my God, Denver's about to win.
I'm not into the sports, so you gotta break it down. I haven't watched.
Carmelo Anthony's from Baltimore, and he plays for the Trailblazers. And the Trailblazers are playing the Denver Nuggets right now, and the Denver Nuggets are up 3-2 in the series, best out of 7. So if the Denver Nuggets win tonight, that means Carmelo Anthony doesn't get his chance to shine at the next level. But I want him to shine because he's from a Baltimore native, even if I ain't Baltimore. But you know, I'm in the area, so I know if he lit, then we lit.
You feel the energy.
I feel the energy. So I wanted him to make it to the next round of the playoffs.
Well, let's hope that happens, you know. Oh, for those of you who are movie watchers and stuff, y'all gotta see that movie Cruella. Cause that jump's tight.
Does that have anything to do with the 101 Dalmatians?
It's the pre-story. It's the pre-story before the 101 Dalmatians.
Okay.
It's the story of Cruella de Vil.
Okay.
It's tight. It's tight for the people who like fashion and like a good come up story.
But didn't she come up and become evil?
She was born.
She tried to kill 101 Dalmatians.
She didn't try to kill him. She was born that way.
She was born trying to kill 101 Dalmatians.
No, she was born bad.
To kill 101 Dalmatians.
I'm not telling you the movie. Every time you want to know what happens in the movie, you go watch it. It's on Disney Plus. It's at the movie theaters.
I got Disney Plus, but I don't care to watch that. Just to watch what's her name? Hilary Duff try to kill 101 Dalmatians.
It's definitely not Hilary Duff.
I don't know these white bitches' names.
I'ma definitely need you to get it together. It's Emma Stone and the lady who played Nanny McPhee. I don't remember her name. Emma something. I think. But that Jones Vicious. There's some great actresses. It's all about the fashion for me in it. And she didn't kill the dogs. She wanted them to believe that she had killed the lady's dogs. Because the lady had killed her mother with the dogs. The dogs came and attacked her and pushed her off a ledge and killed the girl's mother. Okay.
Angel, they just made the story up for the movie. That's not how it really happened.
No, they didn't. They didn't just make it up. Because then there's another story. The story
this is a fictional story based off of.
It's fictional.
It's based off 101 Dalmatians.
I'm talking about the 101 Dalmatians because in the movie they had 2 Dalmatian dogs.
In the movie that you just watched.
They had 3 dogs, but the one of the three jumps had two dogs. That movie then was gonna be the ending of that movie when the two new dogs came through was gonna be the beginning of the next one. But it's a good movie. It's a real good movie. I wouldn't say it wasn't a good movie, but you don't go watch nothing anyways. You just
I
watch.
do if it catches my eye. Um, Cat Williams and Mike Epps, they got a movie coming out, Haunted House or some shit coming out. You know, y'all go support black actors, black comedians. Y'all go do that. What else is going on out there? Black. I don't know. Find it and then go watch it and support it. Even if you ain't watching it, you know, put it in the background.
Okay, I had a couple notes that I wanted to say. Oh, just one mainly.
Go
Um,
ahead.
and a lot of people go through uh at this point in time in life, people are going through a lot of things that can break your heart. Um, or try to break your concentration and distract you from what it is that you are destined to uh, receive in life.
Mm.
So um, I said, it's okay for your heart to be broken, but never let it break your heart. In the event that this occurs, recreate your being from trials you've experienced and rise. Rise like the phoenix you are. And that's all I wrote. I had some other stuff. I had some topics.
Um, in short, life is designed to sort of test you. It's designed to push your limits. It's designed to break you down. It's designed to put weight on you. You have to be strong enough to weather your own storm. You have to be strong enough to know that things are temporary. And sometimes you don't have to be strong enough by yourself. You do have to be strong enough to seek out the right help, though, because not all help is good help. You do need to start building the tools, you know, to know when people are really in your corner, that people really have your best interest even when you don't have nothing at all, that people are not using you for their own benefits. So these are some of the things that you just have to start to, you don't even have to figure all this out on your own. You know, some things that people will tell you, and you know, at the time you might not want to listen, you might not believe it, but
But
the
life
truth
can
is,
teach you that lesson until you listen to what you're supposed to listen to, and
yeah.
you heed what it is that you need to heed, because it's never an easy journey um in life, isn't it? I mean, but if it, for me, I feel like if anything was easy, it wouldn't be worth it. Like, it wouldn't be worth it
Facts.
to, that shit would just be trash if you get that shit easy, like, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Um, and sometimes we take that for granted. Like, sometimes we take having whatever it is that's just so valuable,
For
you know,
granted.
because some people just know to do right. Some people just know to be, what I'm saying, where they supposed to be at that time and space. Like we was talking about, everything comes full circle. You said people just are do-gooders. You know what I'm saying? It's people who are in the world who just do good. Some
And
people.
I've seen that, and I've seen, and it's weird because of me being the person I am. It has been sort of a like a turn off for me to want to be around people that are just natural good people, natural do-gooders, meaning that they want to abide by all the laws, abide by all the rules and stuff. Because I feel like they don't know how to think for themselves.
Yeah. They don't know the and see when you see people like that, you learn the balance because like when you think about the grand scheme of things, like most of everything that was created on a scheme. You know what I'm saying? Was created on a lie.
Yeah.
Some shit that wasn't factual. So people like, well, why the fuck not? You know what I'm saying? Why not, dude? Why not skim a little bit here, take a little bit there, run the stop sign one time? It ain't gonna hurt nobody. Ain't nobody here. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, you know how many times I done ran the stop sign? You done
Marcus,
sped.
no, we're not talking about.
Wait, hold on. What type of stop sign you talking about?
No, not stop sign like
You talking
that.
about run the red light?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
I'm just talking about doing
look. So
things.
I've done that a couple times. Look, um,
No,
I put the towel down.
no, I'm not talking about. You're so lit right now. We're still recording. No.
I did what I did.
This is MoCo Files. You know what I'm saying? But no, like you told a. I mean, everybody done told a lie before.
Shit, I some bunch of lies.
Everybody done told a lie before. Everybody, right?
Yeah.
But people, let's just let's just say people who go to church, right? People who go to church are still people too, right?
Yeah, I still
They
people.
lie too, right? But they be the same ones in the church saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be lying. You shouldn't be lying like this, or you shouldn't be lying like that." But they don't abide by their own shit.
Ain't nobody in church ever tell me I shouldn't be lying.
Hey, you shouldn't be doing anything. People try to look at you or try to judge you based off of what they know or what they think they know about you is what I'm saying. And they feel the need to judge when they can't because they looking at
Uh,
you're looking at the world from a view of what society has told them was wrong. Like
uh,
the if lying is
not
gonna protect you, if lying is gonna protect you from
that
getting
the time that.
hold on.
Go
If lying
ahead, go
is
ahead.
gonna protect you from getting a bullet in your head, you gonna lie, you gonna tell the truth.
You can catch a bullet in your head regardless of what the hell you do
I'm
online.
saying if you were supposed to be telling the truth to somebody and they had a gun to your head for you to tell the truth, is you gonna lie, you gonna tell the truth.
I'm gonna tell the truth.
If somebody no, I'm talking about like if you not get what I'm saying. Like so
If
it's some
somebody puts a gun on my head and tell me I have to tell the truth about a question that they asked me, I'm gonna tell the truth about
but
it.
if it's the truth about something that they want to know and it's something that's bad information and then they blow your brains out because you told the truth,
So
then
you
what would you
okay?
have
So you're
so
okay. So
let's say
I'm
if
a.
you had to, that's what I'm saying. If you
I
had to
didn't know. I didn't know that the person had holding a gun to my head had an emotional attachment to the truth that I would tell. If that's the case, I would say whatever will make them put the gun down.
right, you're not gonna tell the truth, right? So you can't. So that's what I'm saying. In any situation, you can't say, "Oh, lying is bad," or "stealing is bad," or "killing somebody is bad," or "doing something is bad," if it's in the order of self-preservation, because that's the first law, the first universal law to self-preserve, right? You got to get
Yeah.
that. That's all well and fine, but um, so if lying is gonna protect my life, I'm going to lie. If me stealing is gonna give me, you know what I'm saying? Like in an event that like okay, so somebody if you lie about something, somebody gonna come judge you right now. You know what I'm saying? Like who made those rules?
All
Who made those
right.
rules?
white people did. When they taught us about Christianity, they did that.
It's just something to think about. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing to think about. I'm trying to tell you right now, the white people did that.
But it's just about being aware of what, you know what I'm saying, what it is that needs to be done in certain situations.
I don't want to tell the truth and finesse and lie and do all that stuff, but that's a part of just what brought me up to be who I am. I know I done been around the killers, I
That's
done been around the drug dealers, I done been around.
You definitely know right from wrong, you know.
Yeah, I know when
But you get
to.
so caught up. Sometimes people get so caught up in doing wrong that they think that it's right because some of the shit that they do that's wrong is for the right reasons.
But that's based on their environment. It might be right for their environment.
It might be right for their just life and purpose to live.
Not like I still don't understand why niggas take charge when they ain't do nothing wrong. You let another nigga in your car, you're driving your car, you get pulled over for whatever reason, you're driving something with your tents are illegal or whatever, but the person that you're with has drugs on them and they toss them underneath your seat. And so the cop searched the car, you're the driver, that's your car, they find the drugs in your car, they pin it on you. You look at your mans, but you don't say nothing to your mans. You take that charge for your mans that threw you under the bus out of loyalty. But he ain't loyal to you though. He just let you take a charge, take life out of you so that he can be good.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But if you do it, then you're labeled a snitch and a rat and all this other type of shit. But what is he labeled for letting you eat that?
Yeah, I don't know. That's some sucker shit. That sound like a trap, honestly, or some other shit. But for me, like, it's just certain shit that you don't do. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit that you don't allow to happen, regardless. Like, ain't no way. It's just certain shit that's not supposed. I don't know. Like people, and I think that might be an issue with me is because like I be real hesitant on doing things, but because I'm so cautious, the moves that I have to make are so strategic. Like shit takes time to get, you know what I mean, to a certain space for me. So
Yeah.
I just can't jump into some shit no more. You know what I'm saying? You can't just see me just, no, I'm not just gonna dive in. I gotta make sure some shit straight first. I gotta make sure where I'm through got a little bit of, you know what I mean, got some stability for sure. So the ground I'm not gonna fall down off of for some shit. It's not a cliff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's good energy.
Yeah. Well, what time we on?
Yeah, we past time. Like we like an hour and a half.
Oh, yo, so shout out to y'all viewers, y'all listeners, y'all held it down. If y'all Cole fans want to get at me, I'm right here. Y'all can
And please.
look. All y'all can do is suggest music to me. Y'all can't really attack me like that. What the fuck, y'all?
Get at him because he don't know music. He didn't.
I do.
He didn't even know who Nina Simone was. Okay, so don't think that he don't know.
I know rap music.
It's not enough.
That's all I need to know. That's all I care about. I don't care about outside of that. Well, I know I like R&B music. I ain't gonna front. I like the old shit.
You do.
I like the old shit. I was listening to
The
Whispers
all the
earlier
old
today.
jams. You do. You are old.
I, I was listening to the Whispers earlier tonight.
What you know about the Whispers?
Shit.
What you know
Come
about
on
the
now.
what you know about the Whispers though?
What you know about the Whispers?
What you mean what I know about the Whispers?
I don't know. You know what?
I'm gonna make you my wife. What you talking about? That's the classic jump for me. Um, I don't really like Chocolate Girl too much, but Chocolate Girl is definitely a hit.
I don't like Chocolate Girl.
Um, uh, I can't even.
I like listening to the older music when it
But what
comes
songs
to.
you got from the Whispers though?
Shit, I don't know. I probably only got like two or three of them. I just said I was listening to it. I ain't say I just got a whole catalog of the Whispers.
You don't see. That's what we saying.
I was
I think they got them. I got them on my phone.
I was browsing through them. Oh no, I'd probably bring that shit up right now.
What I got on my phone? Okay. In the mood and lady and say yes. I forgot I was gonna say yes. Say yes. Are you going my way? I don't know. It's another one.
It was
Yeah.
none of them songs. Who the hell was I listening to? It was not none. It was none of them songs. Oh, you know what? It was Rocksteady.
Dude, rock steady. Rock steady. Steady rockin' round.
Oh, and then it was when the beat goes on.
Isn't that the same song?
No, this is the
Yeah.
Will Smith jacked this joint, yo. This shit makes me want to throw some roller skates and hit the roller skating ring.
That John rocks.
This is the vibe right here.
Yo, we need to have a skate party.
Oh, yo, this makes me want to get some roller skates and hit the roller skating ring.
We could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that.
Yes, indeed.
I don't even think we can play that, John.
No, we can't, so I turned it off.
No, I'm talking about our other our episode with the copyright claim on it. I'm gonna talk about that later.
Right.
Um. Oh man.
But shout out to y'all viewers, y'all listeners.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
We appreciate y'all.
Uh,
Like, comment.
oh,
Please
for
comment.
um, we're gonna start doing like watch party stuff. So like whenever somebody says a particular word or something like that, we gotta take a shot or something.
Oh, I'm with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna start doing that next week.
Mm-hmm.
Thank y'all for tuning in. This is a long.
Thank you.
We talked a lot about music and shit, but we talked about some other stuff too.
We did.
Be your best self out here.
Yeah.
And that's going to take some time to get to because
Oh,
we all haven't been our best selves at all times. So
I'm not my best self today.
some days,
I will probably be my best self tomorrow.
some
My
days it's
best self might not be this version of me that you see right now.
definitely not. No, I would agree with that.
Because I
But
don't listen to J. Cole.
no, I wasn't. No, no, that is not why. That is not why. But we really do appreciate y'all. We got another subscriber, so shout out to that one. I don't know who you are.
No, we gotta get their name so we can shout them out.
Y'all can comment and leave y'all's ideas or some topics that y'all want to talk about or certain discussions that y'all want us to get into, and we'll give you our opinion like we usually do, real raw and
Mm-hmm.
no you know no capping.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else. You have anything else you need to say?
Nope.
Nope.
Have
Okay.
a good evening, good night, good morning, whenever you're watching this. Great weekend. We'll see y'all
Thank y'all
next
for
time.
tuning in. And all right, peace. Yeah.
Peace.